Hello, everybody. My name is Merc. We're playing Blueprints. We're back. Day 10. We're finally in the double digits. Let's go. Got some energy today. Got my coffee next to me. It is a new day, new morning. I'm looking to get some stuff done. I've been thinking about this game basically since I woke up. Now you might be asking, Merc, does that mean you did your homework? Did you collate your data, your notes, all these screenshots you've been taking? The answer is no, of course not. What are you? You think I'm crazy? I didn't do homework in school. You think I'm gonna do homework for a game? Talking about practice? No, what I did do is I uploaded the first video today to the channel. So that's cool. Which means this Let's Play is fully in progression. So yesterday we did a lot of things. We have 2 gems from the mine. We have 20 extra steps from the sauna. We also have an extra hallway in our rotation, as well as a few other things such as a coat rack in the mail room potential. Of course, we should probably just go back and do the outer room first. So I guess I should have been doing that while I was explaining my nonsense, but it's still early enough that I'm kind of figuring out what I'm doing with myself, let alone this game. So haven't quite drank enough of this coffee, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we got a shrine here. We've never had the shrine before. We could actually theoretically make an offer of the gems, and I guess I should have picked up my allowance before I ran back here. I didn't think of that because I didn't realize the allowance is a thing the first time I saw the shrine. So yeah, unquestionably we were taking shrine today. We have enough tools in the rotation because I think if we can find the coat room, we'll get the lockpick, the advanced lockpick. Make an offering. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be money. Which means if we really want to do this, we have to do some backtracking, unfortunately. I didn't consider that, and now I know for future, always pick up your allowance before you leave. It really only matters if you're gonna get the shrine, I guess, but that is a situation where it does matter, right? And this is the first time we've seen the shrines, so it behooves me to take it at least once. We do got our 20 extra steps, so I'm not too heartbroken about it, but obviously some bad place to start. But I've been watching back some of my series, you know, trying to digest information, take better notes, and you know, get the Let's Play going. And I have noticed I've been making a lot of these little misplays, and it doesn't actually matter. Like, I'm getting a lot of stuff done, like, despite myself. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm making the right decisions where it matters, even if I'm making little tiny mistakes like that, like this. So now the question is, how much money are we going to give this? May result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Now that changes my perception. Several days. If it was only today, I was only going to maybe put in a couple dollars. I'm sipping my coffee. It's still quite hot. What if we do something like this? Lucky number 11. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what 7 gives us. The blessing of the chef. For each different type of spread that you do each day, add an extra dish to the dining room for 3 days. Different type of spread. What is a spread? Like, I know a tarot card spread. For some reason, I don't think they're talking about that. Also, I hope there was nothing else in that cake. It doesn't kind of seem like it, or it didn't seem like it. I guess next time, in the next week and a half or so, or like half a week to a week, we'll find the shrine again, so. Excuse me. All right. Sip some water as I draft this door. Got a hallway closet. We've upgraded our closet. We got the hallway immediately in the bedroom. Early hallway is pretty good. This might be doing the thing that I'm gonna worry about though, where it's gonna flood our rooms. Our drafting process with hallways. I mean, we're getting the hallway out of the way, at least. Don't need steppers. Parlor's gems. Let's take the key, I guess. I think easy key, get rid of Nook, because Nook is kind of annoying to see, unfortunately, even though it's like a nice little room. It's just not what you're looking for most of the time. And speaking of not what you're looking for, I think early spare room is okay. This is not bad. Because we have the hallway pointing up as well. This is not bad. Corridor, don't want to use. Guest bedroom, not great. I guess we go observatory. And then we can even do some dead ends if we really want to. Let's do observatory. Don't quite know what we're gonna get here. Got... Oh yeah, apples are extra delicious. If only yesterday or today was the classroom day. And yesterday was the apple day. You know, if I did that laboratory experiment where I got just like took the 1 star as opposed to ended up getting nothing, I believe. Oh, this is kind of not great. We don't necessarily need a room to the right, but it's fine. Unfortunately, it just kind of means that this is a bit of a dead end we're making for ourselves unless we do Den. Den is actually not that bad. And we get our gem back, basically. You know me, I want to float on 2 gems at least. Do we just do some backtrack a little bit? Commissary, bedroom, chapel. We could get rid of chapel and then take the step sacrifice. Commissary is a dead end. Bedroom's not enticing. Well, unless I'm going there for someone, you know, but I don't need my sleep. I just woke up. Alright, so we can entirely dodge the chapel, and we might as well just open this door next. Courtyard, parlor, hallway. So once again, now we've seen the hallway curse. This should be the only other hallway we have, but if I take this, that means tomorrow I'm gonna have 3 hallways in the pool. So I'm realizing this might be a curse I put upon myself. Do we trade 1 gem for 2? It is a doorway as well. Versus parlor, which is just a couple gems. And a dead end. Do find a sledgehammer, which is nice. That said, this might be one of the lower value items in my opinion. Just because I don't see trunks very often. Kitchen, guest bedroom, passageway. It's kind of unfortunate, but I think we might take passageway. We don't need food. We don't need steppers. Sorry, I'm drinking my water again. Okay, I guess let's just work our way through this. Unfortunately, we have to take a bedroom now. Which to me makes me think like we should take nursery if we're taking any bedroom. It's kind of unfortunate it's a dead end, but it is what it is. We still have 3 doors. Is there anything in there? There is. Hey, we got our gem back. It's actually kind of huge. Because I was about to lament about our gem situation. Now it's not so dire. I think we do drawing room here, even though we're going to be gem bereft again, and hopefully we can see storeroom or something in this next little closet. Now that we have a redraft. Mail room. I think we take mail room because the one piece of information that I've ascertained is you actually get the date. Is it the date on the package, I guess? Date packed 11/15. Shipped 11/15. So does that mean today's 11/15? No, yesterday was 11/15, right? Today's 11/16. And then tomorrow's 11/17 if we find the shelter. Because we need to know the date for the shelter. And we did get some gems. That's actually huge and what I was hoping for. Sleep mask is also good because we kind of have a bed run going as is. So we're going to have so many steps coming up. Let's just hit the hint for the thing. Talking about the email. We've seen the email as well. Got a deer. And a tag. A stag and a tag. So this is the S room. We're gonna be doing this, I guess. Blessing of the chef. Each type of spread. Oh, I see with the arrows. For each different type of spread that you do each day, add an extra dish to the dining room. Dang. That could be pretty good. We need to find some spread rooms. You don't really find them early, I don't think. Just because there's so many other common rooms. I guess let's go to this door next. We've never seen the greenhouse. We did the drawing room and we're not going to redraw. That's funny. It's fine though. It's like not really a bad thing. It is making our door situation a little dire, but we've never seen the greenhouse. Okay, I was actually wondering because in the coat check is my upgraded lockpick, which involves the metal detector. I think it was crafted with that. So I was wondering if I could possibly get another metal detector. Also got a gem back. We got more, in fact. That's awesome. So I have to assume those gems are not guaranteed, but maybe sometimes, maybe it's like they grow if you haven't been here in a while. Ooh, page 5. So we're missing 6 and 7 now because 8 is in the crafting or the workshop. Oh, the broken lever. Right. So that means you have to draft the greenhouse? Is that correct? Because the broken lever is required to open up the antechamber. So again, car and I guess cart. Maybe a tea room. What about this room? Does this room even have any drawings? I never really considered that. Onwards. We're doing pretty good with resources. This hurts. I don't want to take archives so early. That's really bad for us. Cloister is gonna kill our gem econ and give us basically nothing except for doors, like 2 doors. This is very scary because we don't have rerolls and we have 1 door left. But maybe in this closet, because we're gonna get an extra item, we might get a dice. We did not. Alright, we need to really hope this next draft goes hard. I'm not too concerned about our steppage. We need to go back into the nursery because we just picked up the sleep mask. And then we could go through the chapel just to make things slightly easier. But because we're so step focused on this run, or like the possibility for many steps is here, we're gonna go the long way. And then we pray. This would kill the run. Corridor is always unlocked. You know I don't want to pick that early. Secret passage is rare. So we're probably not going to see this again. Or like we don't really tend to see rare item ones very often. And we get to choose where we want to go. So now we have a big choice in front of us. I'm gonna sip my coffee as I think about this. Because we can go to a hall, green room, bedroom, red room, or shop. But I'm strictly thinking about doors here. We might have that other hallway. This other hallway might be clutch. And you know what? Maybe it's not a curse what I'm doing myself, flooding my deck with hallways. Maybe this is what we want. What are the hallways we want? So we have secret passage, passageway already used. Corridor we could see again. And it's probably gonna be corridor, hallway, or great hall. Plus maybe whatever this is, because it can't be east or west, because east or west have to be along the edge. I think we take the hallway. And we pray once again. We got 3 keys, so Great Hall is intriguing. Great Hall gives us the doors, right? But like we gotta spend keys, and this is the point of the run where you have to start spending keys as is. I'm okay with standard hallway. I think aquarium is interesting, but I want to go left, not necessarily up yet. Because if we start seeing keycard doors, it might be over. Oh. It's funny how they just out of view, they know what they're doing with the gold pieces, for sure. We might get West Hall if we do this. Silver, what that? Wait, I have a silver key? I didn't even realize I picked up a special key. Unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Do we try it here? I'm curious if this door is locked. I want to try it. I wonder if it considered that there are no doors on this western edge, so that's why it only gave us these options. We would like to get some spread going. And we don't have to spend anything if we do this. And it's 2 doors. And we're getting some sort of recompense. Oh. Not too bad, if you ask me. And we have the purse. Where did we find that? We found it randomly. Oh yeah, in the hallway closet, that's right. Let's check let's go for a dead end first. Don't already have a... I already have like a greenhouse set up. I need the free greenhouse thing. Bedroom's nice, but we don't need the steps necessarily. More gems is good and make me allow me to feel better about spending on... Oh no, billiards is not necessarily gem. The billiards could be key card. Let's do billiard. It is rare, but I think it's possible. Or I know it's possible, I should say. Six. 6 times 3 is 18. 7 minus 3 is 4. Times 5 is 20. Divided by 2 is 10. Oh my god. Okay. 3 plus 4 is 7. 8 minus 7 is 1. Times 18 is 18. I almost said 1 there. Divide by 3 is 6. Wild. Another silver key? Okay. You know, I'm not complaining. I'm a little intrigued that we've not seen silver keys until now. I don't know what changed to make that happen. not upset. I was hoping for some sort of key functionality. The door is locked. Let's just use a standard key. Now it's the Gemmage. Gemmage or aquarium? Aquarium is bedroom. Aquarium kind of goes hard in some regards. We keep seeing it because it's green bedroom. It's also red room, of course. It's a hallway. I don't think you necessarily need more than 3 gems at any point. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no, because the vault is... I think even the vault is 3 gems. We will be at 2 gems if we do aquarium. We don't need the keys. I feel like garage is like such a niche pick. We got a key back. And a gem. That's a big fish. It's been a while since we've seen the aquarium with life in it. It's cool that I figured out what you do by draining the water. Special key again, or another lock. I guess it really is. The west side's more likely to be locked. How many green rooms do we have? We have 3 now, including the aquarium. I guess we take veranda. I don't know how I feel about this. If we get a gem back, I'll feel really good, but otherwise... Oh, we got the shovel at least, and a trunk. Okay, okay. We might have some stuff going here. All of a sudden. Yes, oh my god, and a key card. Yo, this was a huge veranda. What the heck? Pogging off over the veranda over here. I wish I was Simon. I'd be pogging off over veranda too. Look at this view. Come over here with a pipe and a book. That's a good time. All right. Continuing north, I guess? I don't know. We are running low on standard keys. I'm hoping for a dead-end green room. Now it's 4. Now we have 4 green rooms for the patio. I think we go parlor because I've been complaining about my gems a little bit, and it's a door. And let's hope we can get this gem challenge, because they've been getting progressively more complicated, but I don't know if that necessarily means harder yet. The statement on the white box is true, so we don't know if this is true or false. Statements with the word white are always true, so we don't know if this is true or not. The gems are in the white box. We also don't know if that's true or not. All right, so now we're in tricky thinking situation. Okay. The gems are in the white box. Is that true? Is that false? The statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. They all have white, which means they cannot always be true, because one of them has to be false, at least. Which means statements with word white are always true has to be false. Which means this box is false, the statement on the white box is false. Which means this box is telling the truth. The gems are in the white box. Don't overthink it. See? That's all it is. Give me those topaz. Alright. Got our Gemmage. I was really sure it would be a door there. I guess that's good gemage because we're taking the cloister. I was really hoping for the free, not the free room, but like the green room that allows you to... How do I get that? That allows you to have free green rooms. I don't think I've really used it. How do I get this dang... Hello? You can't jump. Help! Help! Let me out! I do have a shovel. That's crazy. Oh my god. Crazy laboratory. We're running out of gems though. Like, I'm trying so hard to keep my gem economy going, and we're just spending like crazy. We still have not seen the boiler room for that. Ew, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold randomly? That's like so trash. It's like you get 1 gold, or I like to value keys at like, they in the shop they're $10 in the commissary, right? Not in the locksmith shop. So I like to value them at like 7 or 8. And then gem maybe at 4, like a half value of a key. So you're getting like $1 to maybe $8 out of that, which is gross. Lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold is crazy. Like the value between that, I mean, there is a risk to it for sure. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. We didn't figure out what dirt on the driveway meant. This is gonna be risky. We're doing shop room, gold. Lose 10 steps, gold. So now we're gonna have the idea of if we ever want to draft a shop, we'll probably be able to buy stuff from it, but we're gonna lose steps. But we have to like, we're gonna think with that in mind. I don't think that's that bad. I would dare say it was pretty good. That last experiment was hurting. It didn't get a key card and was for opening up key card doors. Last key. And then we must start doing some backtracking. How many bedrooms we got? Not enough. So we probably do bunk room. Yeah, for sure. And then we start backtracking a little, maybe? We still have the silver key, actually. That's pretty good value of a room as well. There's more? Where are these kids stashing their gold pieces? Look at that. Okay, huge value of a room. We got like 40 steps. No, 20 steps. 2 procs of this and 2 procs of the sleep mask. Yeah, 20 steps. As well as like 6 gold. Yeah, I think we're done here for the moment. Once again, like I could be parsing out what this periodic table code is that they have over here, but I think I'm gonna do that on my own time. The quote-unquote homework I mentioned at the start of this run. I wish I could jump. Do I need like extendo arms to dig this up? I don't quite get why they're doing this to me. Me specifically. What did I ever do to you? Okay, so now it's like we're in We need key territory. And I don't even want to draft this because we don't have a gem. So I think it's time we just start walking backwards and go to the earlier part of the run, aka the hallway. I started just hugging this left hallway path. And I don't think it was a bad idea at all. In fact, I think it might have been good. And this is where we got the shovel, so we should even backtrack to just dig. Because there's been quite a few holes along the way, for sure. Not a crazy amount, but a few. And then if we do spreads, it'll be in here, which is kind of like the halfway point of the house too, which is nice. All right. Let's hope this next room is going to be nice. Can't do the foyer, which we don't think we've even seen the foyer yet, or like we've not been able to draft it yet, I should say. This is really tough. I wish there was a commissary here or something, man. I'm not concerned about steps at all. Though I guess if we are gonna go back and forth in this, because this is a choke point of the house kind of right now. So if we're going back, we have to go back this way, right? Let's do bedroom. It's not great. Unfortunately, even nothing in there, but we got some procs, which is nice. We have to take storeroom here, which is a dead end, but like we need this stuff. So now we can actually function again a little bit. And yeah, this is all cut off now, so now we need to like make something happen as we go. I'm trying to think of like, do we want to go backwards to dig up some holes? We do have a lot of steps. It might be the play. Because I don't see a reason for us to go back here otherwise. None of these rooms down here have like any other value otherwise, so unless we go back to the greenhouse to do the switch, but I really don't see a reason to like do that in any run. We have so much money that I am not even heartbroken about that. Okay. And that's why I'm saying we go back. Get the resources before you have to go in deep where you need the resources. Mostly nothing. A turn up for our efforts, which is fine. Confirm that there's nothing else in here since we might not see this room for a little bit again. Apparently this room seems pretty rare. Doesn't look like there's anything else going on though. Okay. That was a good mailroom as well. So now we just go back to the hallway. And we'll probably just go through the chapel again. Because I think steps and money don't really matter at this point. But I think steps are slightly more valuable than money because of our weird experiment. So now why are they all angled like this, man? Okay, well, we can take the dead end here. It's fine. We need the commissary, and then we're gonna lose some steps, lose a gem, but we're gonna get some money. And then we can buy some gems. It does seem like you always get gems. And hey, an upgrade disc. I don't think I've ever seen that before. We buy that for sure. We even buy the set of gems, actually. And we don't need anything else. That was a pretty big commissary there. I guess we have to go back to the laboratory to use it. We're gonna go north anyway, so... Nice. Again, this dirt pile is taunting me. Let's see what this upgrade is. Okay. I did see someone has a reading nook. Saw that screenshot. Breakfast nook and reading nook. 2 keys from the nook. Nook plus bacon and eggs. You will always draw a library while drafting in this room. Oh, man. Do we need library? Like, oh, man. Okay, so this is interesting because library is good. It gives you info, right? And you want to go there often so you can read all the books. But then once you read all the books, how much value is there in the library? There is another function in the library, if I remember correctly. Can I can't check. And I don't necessarily want to Google. And I don't know what bacon and eggs is, but I'm assuming it's at least 5 to 10 steps. Key is crazy value. How much does 5 to 10 steps value to me? The consumer. It's about probably like $8 as well. So I think this is all very similar worth. 2 key nook. Do we need more keys? I like the library, but the library is also a 1-door Marty, right? And it's to the left as well. I really wish I could just pull up what the library card does, but the game's not letting me do that. So I'm gonna Google and pray library that they're just gonna show me the card instead of spoiling me every little thing. I don't need to see every room, I just need to see the library, please. Why is it one big article? Can borrow books. Okay. Control F, lie. Lets you discover less, also lets you discover less common floor plans. So it is a drafting type. So when you draft out of it, it's less common. Okay, we're doing reading nook. I don't think we necessarily need steps, and we have good key econ. It's gems I'm worried about lately. That's fine. I'm a little upset that I had to pull that out, though. That I had to, like, Google that. They couldn't just let me look up what the dang room does. I don't even know what it is. There it is. I just happened to pull it. It's unusual, so it's pretty rare. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. See, I knew there was another effect beyond the books. And I knew it was a 1-door Marty. To the left is what I even said. So I think I made the right choice, all things considered. Though none of those were huge upgrades, I don't find, but they were good enough. We're in scary Proposition Town now. I think we have to take the pool here. Just because everything else is a dead end. Which is already drained. Is it just drained from last run, I guess? Is that how that works? 'Cause if so, that's actually pretty sick. Why? Why are they giving me these dead ends like this? They're really, like, killing my vibe. Like, I don't need the food here. I don't like what we're doing, but we're doing this. We're grabbing the food. We're getting the monies. We're losing our steps. Wood-fired pizza, looking for furnace. Chef salad for every greenhouse. That's pretty sick. We probably just buy the club sandwich. And then we wait for either salt or coupon for bananas. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green rooms. This is the moment of truth. So the reason why I picked the kitchen last time is because I noticed pantry. We had 2 common rooms turning to the right. And I'm thinking, if we can get them here, this might be good. I'm real scared about this. Okay, at least we got security. And then now we can even use the key if we have to. The silver key. I've been saving the silver key because I didn't think we'd like, because I don't want to use it right here for many doors, right? It was already blocked off. Same with this situation, kind of. Maybe I should have used it right here. Oh no, I couldn't because there was a key card. So yeah. And then because we do have security and the key card, we turn up security. So we use less keys and we use the key card. And then we'll just leave offline mode for now. Okay. A lot of these runs are like, you're barely holding on. I've been in a 1-door Marty for so long. Okay, I was really hoping for the silver key usage here. Sipping my coffee. This isn't that bad. I think I'd rather have the weight room than the dining room. We're going to be at 17 steps. I think within 17 steps we can make something happen with 3 doors, and we're not taking archives. More keycard doors, which is kind of nice. Trying to think of how I want to do this. I guess let's just go north again. Pantry's okay. We need gems. And footies. We're running low on keys. I don't know if I want to use the key here. Yeah, I had a feeling that one was locked too. And this is why we turned up the key card. I think it's corridor time, so we can go deeper. Pray for gem, no gem. Oh my god. It's time for dark room, I guess. It's not the end of the world, but this is gonna be really sketch. And then we're gonna go left first, I think. Nope. We're gonna go through the keycard door next. Do we take the common room, the uncommon room, like the rare room, or the uncommon gem? What do we have left? I'm like trying to suss out. I feel like nothing common is... Do we have a left-hand turn? Okay. We got a left-hand turn pump room. Where the heck are these coins? Or key? Am I losing it? There it is. Wow. All that for one. Oh, we could drain the greenhouse. What does that accomplish, though? We would have to go all the way back. We don't have footsteps for that. Just to drain the aquarium. We've already done that. We don't need to. We could drain the kitchen. I don't know what that accomplishes either. We kind of do need to go back to the kitchen. So maybe we drain the kitchen. Number 4. Which is tank 2. We need to drain tank 2 first, though. Oh no, that doesn't even go to the pool, right? Oh my god. Okay, first we need to... fill the pool. I wish I knew how this tank worked. I don't know why. Is it like a third option? We need like the boiler room going or something? How can we drain the kitchen? The kitchen doesn't go to that. I need to... Man, this sucks. I hate this. I need to drain 1 or 2. Which is the fountain. Oh no, I want it that way. Okay. I wish this process was faster. I understand they want to make it complicated because it's a puzzle game, right? But like, it does feel a little like you're just kind of finagling things around. I suppose once you kind of have it set up, though, it's not too bad. I'm wondering, like, how do you drain the fountain? There's so much water in the fountain. Like, you have to use this, I guess. We refilled the pool. What's nice is we never need to worry about the aquarium again. I need to send this water in tank 2 somewhere. So I guess back into the fountain. Oh, I was gonna say, is it gonna drain all the way? It did not. Wait, I was gonna say, now is it gonna drain all the way? It does. That's crazy. Well, we're not leaving the house anytime soon. We need to be aware of our steps. We're going to the kitchen, so we need to drain the kitchen. But now we have figured out how to drain the fountain if we want to go back there. Okay. Let's... Fountain is on. We want it to do the opposite. We want it to drain this one. Yeah. Which means I think we do this lever down. Put it back into the fountain. And then we hit the kitchen button, and this might just work. No, we need to, I guess, do this lever. No? This lever. Yeah. Okay, so now when we go back to the kitchen, it'll be drained. We have 1 key, 1 gem. We're pretty early, like low rank, so I think we open this door first. This is what I've been looking for this whole damn time. This is ending. We're gonna have 4 rooms cut off no matter what here now. We've never even seen the terrace either. Why am I getting a call from someone who's at work right now? Do we just do the new, or rather, this saves us gems, right? This is going to give us crazy gems, but what it's actually going to do is put all the gems in the conference room, does it not? But also, this will give us more food in... Okay, we're going to do this. Is there no gem in here? There is a key, though. Finally, the dining room. So we got 2 meals because we did 1 spread. That's a fire for furnace. What about this burger? Fire for furnace. I'm a pizza for furnace. Sloppy Jim. Jim's rejoice. This absolute mess of a sandwich is dripping with the melted cheese in our own house-made Sloppy Jim barbecue mixture, served with pickle slices and a gem for extra crunch. 5 steps and a gem, plus an additional gem 5 gymnasium. Do I? No, I have a weight room. What if I just casually draft one right now? That is how that went down. That is exactly how that went down. Of course, of course. What a spread. Give me that. All right, 2 more gems, 5 feet. This run's definitely approaching its end one way or another, but we're making stuff happen still, which is funny. I don't really care about this furnace for the extra 10 steps, I don't think. Again, they can't believe they leave in half a slice of pizza like that. We don't have as many keys as I would like. I mean, if we do this, we get so many keys. Well, it's not that we get so many keys, there's gonna be so many keys in the conference room. Problem is, we're not spending them on anything. We don't have anything to spend them on. It'll be this locker room. Luxury items for sale. Obviously it's one of these 2, but I'm so stumped. And also someone's DMing me again. What are we looking for in the locker room, right? Nothing's coming to mind. But I'm also like, what exactly was in here that we needed? Also, we're gonna lose steps and gain money for doing this. I think we have to do this. Because then we can still go buy stuff in the kitchen. We still need to go back to the kitchen. So what can we afford? Emerald bracelet, you don't have to pay gem costs. Well, that's really nice, but like we're basically done with this run. Master key, same thing. Opens all normal doors. Chronograph. While you're drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. While drafting, you may rotate. I kind of don't want any of these. I can't believe we have $80. Unfortunately, we've gone pretty far with this run, and we only had 4 rooms that we couldn't access. But we're actually not really going to accomplish anything, it feels like, with this run. It is setting up future runs in some ways, but not really. Let's go see what the kitchen has, I guess. I'm also like, do we just buy the gem bracelet and then use it for this final room? Because we don't need this. This money is going to go to waste if we don't spend it. But we don't necessarily need these other options either. We are so hurting on gems. We've always had this, like this whole run. If we had this so earlier, it would have been nice, but boudoir is a free gem. Nothing else. Music room, I don't think actually does anything for us. We've not been to the vault. Like, surely we just go to the vault, right? It's free. Holy gems. I wish that the moon necklace was in this shop, because that would have been nice. Man, I have to click so much just to get these monies. Wait. Today's Monday, November 6th, 16th. That's like the actual proof we've been looking for. And it confirmed my theory that yesterday was the 15th, because that's when we did the mailroom thing. Excellent. Okay, so at the very least we have one confirmation of something. Oh, that's a sick Anubis statue. It's got the Ankh. So we did find a key for like vault door 149 or something ridiculous. Okay, so I guess the money is just on the table. Put the money on the table. And then if you find a vault key, that's when you can go in here and open up a thing. Otherwise, not much interesting going on in here. Let's see how much we can do now that our layout is complete. Once again, we have $72. It feels kind of silly not buying some of these things. But at the same time, like, what am I buying them for? Just to say we can? Probably should have bought more gems. I don't know if that would have changed much. I thought this was a key card for a second on the floor. But there are card keys. Card keys? Card keys? Yeah. Yeah. We just go to the kitchen now for sure. And we can maybe even mess with the pipes again for next run and set us up for a drained fountain / pool. Don't need to go to the pantry. Security into kitchen. The standard combo. We definitely buy the chef salad now. 30 steps, goes hard. Give me these bananas. I want all of them. Why? I don't know. Because I can. Wait, so we drained the kitchen. What does that actually accomplish, though? Like, nothing? It seems to have accomplished nothing. But we have many steps now, so let's go back to the pump room. And then we can try draining greenhouse or the fountain. At the very least, we are able to accomplish something here, I guess, especially with all the steps we have now. That lab experiment went okay. It ended the way I wanted it to, which is to find the luxury item shop. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for the moon necklace, because you don't get all that money until later in the run, and then half the items are for drafting, and it's like, well, most of your mansion is drafted at that point. Is that really all that interesting? How would I get the greenhouse drained? With tank 1. I just don't understand how to use this. Because we can only do one or the other at the moment. Technically, the fountain's a little closer. How many rooms away is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, that's backwards. We don't need to go through that. Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rooms, 16 to go outside, and then 15 more to go back, 31. And then like 17 more to go to greenhouse if I want to do that. We might have enough steps to go do all of that. To go check out the fountain now, come back, and then drain the greenhouse, and then check that out. Maybe we want to do it the other way around. Like, if we want to leave any of them drained, it would be the fountain, maybe, because it would be at the start of every run. So we do the greenhouse first while we're here, check out what that does, then come back, drain the fountain, and then check out what that does, and then that'll be for every run. I imagine there's gonna be money in the fountain, but I don't know what's in the greenhouse or what'll happen. Apparently nothing with the kitchen. I kind of want to test out what's in the kitchen, but I guess if I'm gonna do that, I can do that on the way back, assuming everything else goes to plan. Okay. We gotta drain the greenhouse by putting tank 1 into the fountain. Now I just press some buttons. Again, I wish this goes a little faster. It would be nice. Okay, entirely drain the greenhouse. Be careful with our steps. Go through security to cloister. Running shoes would go hard right now. Also, oh no, weight room doesn't actually curse us the way I thought it was a gymnasium. Once again, we get that dirt pile taunting us. Good thing we want to go in here because I already stepped in here before I checked the map. Also, all of our stuff is going to be in conference room. And by all of our stuff, I guess these gems is what I mean, which are now useless to us because we have the bracelet. Hallway to secret passage. Through the chapel. All the way to the other end of the mansion, which is straight ahead, and then to the left at the drawing room. Well, I'm noticing there's no drippage. There was water dripping earlier. But nothing else. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't know what that accomplished. Just like the kitchen doesn't seem like it accomplished anything. What is this? It's like an egg. Is this an Easter egg? Rip. There was definitely like a drip right here, and now it's not dripping. Oh well. Now we do the same trek backwards. Back to the chapel. Through the secret passage. And the conference room. All the way north. To the parlor. Past security to the weight room. And here we are. Back pumping it. So yeah, that accomplished literally nothing. That was kind of a disappointment in the grand scheme of things. So I guess what I want to do now is drain the fountain. Nope, that's not how you do that. And then drain the greenhouse. Or rather, flood the greenhouse. And conveniently, it's just enough for us to drain the fountain. And then I guess we can go check that, then end the run. At least the pump room allowed us to do something with this run, I guess. And the dining room, like, we got a lot of food towards the end. Okay, I want to see something. Completely drained fountain. We're gonna leave. Go to security. And then I want to see how many steps we have. Because I want to see if we can make it all the way with 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I do 12, 13, I should theoretically still have a step left to go outside. Because I want to check out the kitchen one more time. Wow, I did it. Don't worry, y'all. The plumber's here. My power fantasy doesn't include having the water running. Or rather, leaving the water running. I would like to have the water running. It would be nice to have some water. Two, one. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to make it outside. It is drained though. What's out there? Help! Help! Not like this! What's out there? It's muddy! There's something down there. Okay. All that to check the kitchen, by the way. I guess there's probably... I mean, we're gonna check it tomorrow, assuming it's still drained, which I think it is. The Garden Shopping Center of Prayers. That's a unique one. Chapel Cloister Shrine. I guess that makes sense. The chapel and the cloister weirdly define the run. I don't know why I'm taking a screenshot of that. It's a fun game, turns out. Even if it gets a little disappointing. Like, especially around here, it was like feeling pretty bad. I've so wanted to just get a full run going. It's not happening yet. I think we made a lot of smart decisions. Again, if we were slightly smarter with our steps, we could have made it to the end and seen what's at the bottom of the fountain. But I guess that's going to wait us for next time. I think we're solving most of the pump room until at least we find the furnace room or whatever that's called, the boiler room. I think the boiler room has something to do with the pump room as well. We found the vault for the first time, which is good. It said we had a couple new rooms. Oh yeah, greenhouse as well. We learned we needed greenhouse to beat the game, essentially. I'm not sure what else was new. We have a new nook for next run, so that's good. And we still have the code check and a couple other... I guess we don't really have that many other benefits for next run. More hallways next run, which honestly it would have went so hard towards the end if I just had a hallway instead of, I don't know, a storeroom or something. But it's fine. We did okay. We did what we could. I'm feeling better about these future runs for sure. We kind of discovered what the conference room does. And we got a good lab experiment going too. I feel pretty good about that. And we got, yeah, the upgrade I already mentioned with the Nook. Alright, I'm gonna call this a run. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, folks.